Hey guys, Mumford and Kid here coming to you again. How is everybody doing out there? Hope everybody's well on their end. As always, bow to my fans and respect. Um, I'm here, guys. Once again, I'm here to kind of give a response, and that's why I very much miss. What I wish YouTube did not get rid of the responses, like video response and things like that, because it's hard to respond now. And, especially if you make a response, you gotta do all this. But I have a good friend. I consider her a really good friend, and I'm always gonna be very supportive of what she says and what she does, and that's comic book Uno. You all know her, Kat, as I always call her, Lady K. Um, she put out a video on Comic Frontline. That's another group of people, good people. I do consider friends. Hopefully someday I will actually be able to work with them at one point. Um, but they're good people. And Kat on that put out a video where she kind of gives her point is, especially with the Marvel Cinematic Universe, is are the Inhumans going to replace mutants in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Now, the reason why I enjoyed the video, and also because I actually started thinking about that myself, and I told her after I watched, I was like, you know what, Kat? Would you mind if I did a response to this? Because this is something I actually wanted to give my critique on as well. And she said, go for it and send it to me. I would like to hear it. This makes a lot of sense, in a sense, because let's face it, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Marvel Studios can't use the M word. They can't use the M word. Why? Because Fox has that M word, which is mutant. And that also brings us to the case of what we saw at the end of Captain America Winter Soldier. We got to see, it was good to see Baron von Strucker. And he's talking. And who do we see? We see two individuals that he has. Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch. Pietro Maximoff and Wanda Maximoff. However, we don't know their names. We don't know if that's their names. But he said it is a new age of miracles. Now, for a time I'm like, okay, could that be a substitute of what the cinematic universe, the Marvel Studios can call individuals who are born with their powers, miracles? Now I went down the whole list. I'm like, miracles, alphas, things like that. I'm like, it just don't run off the top. Like, I mean, even mutants, as much as I really don't like them being called mutants, because when you think of mutant, that kind of means like a very grotesque, uh, grotesque individuals. Like, he's really grotesque looking. When you think about mutant, what's the first thing that comes to your head in terms of the vision of it? Like, oh, creepy looking. But could we see the Inhumans be that kind of replacement for it? Personally, me, I think that'd be a good thing. Personally, for me, I think that would work. Because, let's face it, the Inhumans, I feel, don't get enough credit that they deserve. I feel they don't. They don't. They're a great group of characters. They're family. They have diversity. But they don't get enough credit. Now, the one thing that would really be good, because, let's face it, the Inhumans are human, but they're kind of products of the Kree Empire. And the Kree are in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And we know that. And it's been mentioned, not just what's going to happen in Guardians of the Galaxy, but it's been mentioned in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. When Sif was on there, she mentioned aliens and blue aliens, and she said Kree, and it was like, all right, there you go. It made me happy, put a smile on my face. But I think it'd be good to see this. I think it would be good to see that's what will be substituted for. You know, individuals who are born with their powers inhuman. They're not human. They're inhuman in a sense. But it'd be also cool because then that would kind of give us a sense of, okay, then other characters, if they can add other characters, put their twist to it, then yeah, that's what they would be called. Because they can't use that M word. Now, personally, me, I don't feel now. Personally, also going on is that with there are mutant characters that are not associated with the X-Men, even though there are more or the X-Men or X-Men affiliated teams or groups and things like that. Yes, but there are some individuals that I could actually see working in the Marvel Cinematic Universe and being what, you know, Inhuman wise. Here's a mutant that I'm talking about. Justice. Vance Astronick. Uh, former who is former New Warrior who's now back with the New Warriors. He's a mutant. He's a mutant. He's a telekinetic. Powerful one too. He could work as Inhuman in a sense. I could we see I mean, I don't think even though she's a mutant, she really didn't have I really have never really associated with her with the X-Men, even though they kind of segued her into the X-Men in the past, and she's now back with the X-Men. But that's Firestar. Angelica Jones. We can kind of see her. Could we use her as an Inhuman? You know? But of course, the Inhumans that we particularly want to see, of course, is Crystal, Trident, my favorite of the Inhumans, Karnak, Medusa, the Gorgon, uh, Lockjaw, and of course the King himself, Black Bolt. Can't talk because his voice is a weapon. That's something, but I definitely feel that yes, I can take and I will accept the Inhumans being the substitute and a worthy substitute for the mutant population in the Marvel Cinematic Universe because we can't use that. And that's where I think maybe where I think and that's where I think maybe that's one theory where I think they may go with Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver. Uh, the other theory I said in my review is that they're going to be substituted for the children of Strucker, because Strucker does have kids, a boy and a girl, but they're not. You know, Swordman was one, and I'm forgetting the female's name, what her code name was. But yeah, I think that's another theory. But you know, the other theory I also is that maybe they could be mutates, but then that would mean they got their powers through some kind of experimentation or something like that. So Inhuman wise could work. I mean, it'd be really cool to see that, and I think it is a worthy name and substitute for the people for the Marvel Studios uh, to substitute them. So yeah, I think it works. It works well. I don't think it's like that's too forced. It's too no. It works. If Marvel Studios can't use the M word, then what's the more proper way to have it be Inhuman instead of something else that just wouldn't sound right, you know, or just wouldn't roll off the tongue. So But that's how I feel about it. What do you guys feel about it? Do you feel that that's what they might do? Do you feel that the Inhumans will be the equal equivalent for mutants in the Marvel Cinematic Universe because they can't use the M word, and I love doing that, the M word in because because Fox has it. I'd love to hear your opinion on that, and also check out Kat's opinion on it as well. I will leave her video in the description and things like that, so you can see where I got the inspiration from and who I'm responding to, things like that. But I feel that's how I feel on the subject. I think it worked. I would love to see the other mutants that are not equivalent, are not associated with the X-Men, be used as that for in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Things like that. But as always, this is Mom Vernon Kid saying peace, one love, stay tuned, keep it real. As always, thank you for watching. Want to hear your input? You know me, guys. Give me the input. That's what I want. And but other than that, you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.